The Socialist Equality Party has called demonstrations in Sydney on March 3rd and in Melbourne on March 10th to demand and to fight for the immediate freedom of persecuted WikiLeaks publisher and Australian citizen Julian Assange. For over 8 years, Julian Assange has been vilified, hounded, and persecuted for his central role in WikiLeaks' exposure of American government war crimes, of intelligence agency illegal spying operations, and for numerous political conspiracies and intrigues. He is currently an effective prisoner inside the Ecuadorian embassy in London, where he has been forced, as a political asylum seeker, to live for close to 7 years. The rallies are necessary because for more than 8 years now, successive Australian governments have refused to take any action in defence of Assange. Instead, with the backing now of the establishment media, the trade unions, and a host of other organisations, they have lined up with Washington in the efforts to silence and destroy WikiLeaks, persecute independent media, and above all, railroad Julian Assange into a prison cell or worse. They have used slander, vilification, and methods described by the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention as torture to seek to break Assange and break WikiLeaks. At these demonstrations, we will be demanding that the silence of the Australian government and its collaboration end. We are fighting to mobilise ordinary workers and young people into a political movement to defend democratic rights and freedom of speech as an essential part of the overall defence of the democratic and social rights of the working people. We are very, very proud that these rallies are being supported by such principled figures as filmmaker John Pilger, long-standing civil rights advocate Professor Stuart Rees, and singer and songwriter Roger Waters, as well as many other organisations, publications and individuals around the world who have not fallen in with the persecution of Assange, but have fought to defend both WikiLeaks and the broader critical media. These rallies are critical, they are crucial, and we urge you to join them. March 3 at Martin Place in Sydney, or on March 10th at the Victorian State Library in Melbourne, and demonstrate and fight for the freedom of Julian Assange and all democratic rights. Thank you very much.
Authorised by James Cogan for the Socialist Equality Party, Suite 906, 185 Elizabeth Street, Sydney, New South Wales 2000.